Right, hello clan people, and welcome to March. In the yellow, we have me, as expected. Who else would you expect in yellow? I'm playing 1100 ELO games still, this time a bit more securely. I think we are actually ranked at, well, my opponent, according here to the brackets, 1122 ELO, and I am 1119 at this point after my Incas run. I'm not playing the Incas. Today I am playing the Berbers, which is, I don't have many civs, and those are my two main ones. So yeah, when I get bored of Incas, I go play Berbers. I wasn't actually bored of Incas this time, but I thought you guys might like something different. So my opponent here has got a very long, strange name, and is called High. So we're going to call is saying High, so we're going to call him High. I've been pushing several of you to play in scouts into knights, and that is exactly what I'm going to do this game. So off we go. I put 7 on food, as you all know, 2 on wood, build a house, and then off we go into scouts, then later on night production. This was my first game of free on this particular session, and that's the plan. It's not a complicated plan. Everyone knows the plan. I find Berbers do it quite well for me because they've got a passive eco bonus. Their villagers move a little bit faster. So when the lumber camps get a little bit, they're walking back and forward from the tree to the lumber camp a little bit further because I haven't refreshed it, or I don't know, I have to go and catch a boar and have to outrun it, and it makes them a little bit faster. They take a little bit less damage, or those sorts of things. Yeah. So anyway, off we go. Let's see this eco bonus in action. Should make it easier to survive boar shots. We shoot it once, shoot it twice. Then we start running. Not the best start. Let's watch his HP. He's been hit once. He's been hit twice. He turns the corner. There we go. He's going to get third time. Now, will he survive with his faster? No, he's dead. First game of the day, dead villager. Oh my gosh. Great start, Stephen. I was not feeling particularly good about the game at this point. Meanwhile, we've got, finding some sheep. And we've still got Berbers. The other bonus that they have that I really rely on is the cheap knights. In the Castle Age, their knights are, well, actually it's all their stable units, 15% cheaper. And in Imperial Age, I think that goes up to 20% cheaper. So you can you can afford to make some losses. And God knows there are a lot of losses in my game because I have no archers. Archers? Sorry, I have no micro. Right, so normally it is 20 pop. Oh, Blue's housed. Saved. Blue is housed. Now it takes 30 seconds to make a villager. And Blue has been housed for 8. And is he okay again? Dang it, he's okay again. Well played. Yeah. He's pushing deer. Look at that. Look at that. Everyone pushes deer these days. I am too lazy to push deer. Too much micro for me. Sometimes it's very necessary, but like that Inca build, I really do have to push one deer. That's what I discovered last time I made these recordings for you all. Where are we at? So my opponent Blue here is playing the Malians. The Malians have all their buildings cost a little bit less wood, and they get their gold in quicker, which is quite a nice bonus really. And I can't remember what I was thinking at the time, but what I should be thinking is he's going to make archers, because that's generally what people make with the Malians. The other thing they have of note is a unique technology called Farimba for their camels. I think it's for their camels. Double check me. I think their camels are going to do an extra 5 attack or something like that against mounted units. I might be slightly wrong there, but they definitely get extra attack with their stable units. Yeah, that seems right. Now I'm getting confused with Royal Heirs. Royal Heirs is the Ethiopian one, and that lets them do bonus damage against all mounted units. Farimba is extra attack for their mounted units. I think that's right. So yeah, so the Malian mounted units are going to do more damage. Now, here we go. He's got 30 seconds idle time. I've got a dead Vil. That's about the same thing, really. And here comes my scout. He's exploring. We've gone up to the next stage. We're probably thinking archers. we've made that big transition that we have to make onto wood at the start of when we start going up to feudal age. Off he goes, running across the map. I'm going to scout my opponent. My opponent stayed home to push deer, well, ostriches. My advantage is going to be I'm going to know his whole map and whereabouts everything is and all that kind of thing, and I've stopped just inside range of the town centre, and oh no, I have no advantage. I should have stayed at home and pushed deer. Lovely. Great start to the game. Oops, says me. Yeah, oops is right. Deadville, dead scout, not the best at all. However, my stable looks like it might come up on time, so yay me. On the downside, I've got to build an extra scout, so instead of having to spend, 130 food to make 3 scouts, I'm going to have to spend 240. And my opponent is also coming into feudal age. Stable goes up, buy the eco upgrades. If you've been listening to me, you already know that's what you need. Both of these things, one brings wood in quicker and the other one saves you wood. So long term, they're really good for saving wood. Short term, for scout production, the advantage is your farms will last a long time, so you can keep scout production up for a long time. But if you just want a quick little boost to your food so that you can make some more scouts, those pushing deer, that is, like these ones out here, that is going to be a valuable use of your time, because that's 140 food, each farm has 250 and takes a long time to get through. Yeah. Alrighty, he's a bit late. He's onto his barracks, which is probably a good thing for me, but he's obviously used to getting scout rushed or man-at-arms rushed. He's small walled, tiny walled, I don't know what the technical term is. His woodline, his berries, yeah. He's not getting surprised by nothing. There's no damage to be done. There's a way in there, but I don't think there is. Alright, getting his wood upgrade, putting down some farms. Now, when people do that, if you're making archers and you're only making a few farms, you can get away with not getting the farm upgrade. So I'm looking at this and thinking more and more. I couldn't see it at the time, my scouts did. But looking at it now, I'm thinking more and more he is planning to go archers. Yeah, not sure. It is 1100 ELO. It would be weird to get to this level without having some sort of plan. Right, my scouts are sitting here doing nothing. I had some food problems. I don't know why I had food problems. But I had food problems, and so now I'm only just making my second scout, which is bad because I really needed 3 scouts, because I lost a scout, so everything's late here, very very late. I'm probably 30 seconds late to getting up to feudal age, and then my scouts are going to be late with the attack timing. It's all a bit ugly. Yeah, we're up to 13 minutes 30 now, but 3 scouts, yay! We're going to go try kill his scout, but he's just going to run it away. And now obviously he knows scouts are coming, so he should have queued up. There it is. Some spears. So he's making some spears. Oh, well that explains why his build's a little bit weird. He missed 2 of his sheep, so he missed 300. Oh, he missed 200 food in the Dark Age, which is most unfortunate for him, really. Which, yeah, he could have transitioned into this a little bit more smoothly if, and maybe got that second building up. If he, oh no, he's got plenty of wood. What am I talking about? He's making his choices. Alright, here come the scouts. We've got 3 scouts versus 2 spears. We are too slow. Time to leave. Yeah. Way too late this. But apparently, I'm going to make scouts into knights. It's a great strategy. And we're going to commit to scouts into knights. So I have made 2 more scouts sitting here ready to go. In the past, when I've been playing Incas, I have noticed that people have tried to punish me for making very little military and going up to castle age quicker by making excessive amounts of scouts and archers in that sort of 20-minute zone, and then arriving to my base. They're sort of expecting me to go up at about 20 minutes, and that's when they arrive at my base, and I have been massacred by that on more than one occasion. I am too clever for my own good. I've split my scouts. I don't have the micro for this. What was I thinking? We're running a loop there. We're sitting here for some reason. Looking at the berries. Looking at the barriers. Hi, Barry. If you're listening to this, good. Thanks for watching. But yeah, there's no easy damage. We've got to wait for an overchop on this wood line. Maybe is that a gap? Is it a hole? It is now, but we're not looking there. We think it's all nice and walled up. Now, free scouts can take out a spearman, but that was a high cost to pay. Two scouts for 2 spears. Spears are cheaper than scouts. I was hoping that all this would be exposed, but it's not really. He's still got a spearman there, and I have a weak scout, so this is probably not going to go well. And he can always fight back with his villagers. Alright, unguarded vills. Free scouts versus all these villagers, but there's just not enough damage against this group. This group's quite large. We really needed to pull back, come in, pull back, come in, and keep microing it and picking off the weak ones. Because right now, I have exchanged, I don't know, what was that? 240 food for maybe a little bit of idle time? Holy, he has got a lot of idle time on his eco though. He's up to 9% idle time. Like, that's like, what, 1 in 10 villagers? Well, 1 in 9 villagers are idle and not doing anything. Meanwhile, my idle eco time is 0.3. Maybe that's the faster walking bonus that's brought that down so low. I swear my eco time is not that efficient. Oh, and we've got that. Don't look at the TC idle time. The TC idle time doesn't exist. It's perfect. Yes. We have walled off quite nicely, so we're trying to protect from counter raids. I'd like this position better if this market had gone up here and completely walled me off and given me a nice little protected area. There could be archers or scouts coming. I do feel like at 20 minutes I've walled this off way too late, but so far the pressure has kept him in his base and away from mine. Of course, all that food that I wasted making... Well, not wasted. My micro means that food was wasted. Making scouts means that I am not in Castle Age, meanwhile my opponent is well and truly in Castle Age. Oh, coming into Castle Age, and yeah. Here we go, we got 4 scouts, 2 of them are weak, against 4 spears. 5 spears even coming in now. Yeah, 6 spears, holy crap. Yeah, this is a hiding to nothing, isn't it? Yeah, we're creeping in. Here we go, Castle Age finally. So I am going to be, what, 2.5 minutes behind in Castle Age, which gives him a big window of opportunity, especially because he's got the stable up. Like if he makes 2 knights, comes forward, hits me, I'm still open here. I might be able to wall on this side. I'm about to overchop here. I'm never going to notice that. It's me. And come in here. This wood line's going to be in trouble. This gold's going to be in trouble. I'd have to come off the berries, which I've been eating rather slowly. Yeah, 2 knights could absolutely devastate me. Obviously, I'm feeling confident that he's not going to come forward anytime soon, and I am building 2 more stables. Now, that is the secret with the Berbers. I have found that free stables... Oh, look at that, we tried to take out the TC. He's happy to boom. Malians have a technology called Tigway. So I've noticed with people that choose Malians, they have a tendency to build like 4, 5 town centres quite happily, because they love this technology. And what that technology does, this unique tech, means that their town centres will fire arrows even if they're not garrisoned, which is, you know, quite useful. I'm not sure. I feel like defensively you'd still want to garrison your vills. Maybe offensively that could be really useful. Like imagine if he came forward and, I don't know, dropped the TC here with Tigway. He could then leave and have all his villagers working. Meanwhile, I would need to deal with that somehow, or a Persian douche, but with a Tigway CC, something like that. I feel like that could be quite powerful or useful. Sidetracked, what's happening in the game? He's got a lot on gold. He's protecting himself. He's got 3 TCs. He has the villager lead. He just hasn't come forward with military. I'm going 3 TCs now because I'm feeling comfortable. Look at these big walls. Feeling far too comfortable. If he'd come forward with a couple of knights, these walls wouldn't go up and he'd begin giving me all sorts of problems. Free stables with knights. That discount, that 15% discount. So for each knight I make, it's what, 15-30% discount. I find generally I can keep free TC production up with the free stable production. Often the stables is what gets sacrificed. I can't quite keep the stables working, but it's good because you get a numbers advantage, and then that numbers advantage means you win the knight v knight fight because everyone plays scouts into knights. And then once you've won that knight v knight fight, like, you know, you've got a head start in the knight v knight fight, and eventually you'll be 14, 15 knights ahead, and then they're not attacking you, you're in their base with knights. So it's quite nice. I have a tendency to get all my upgrades for my knights. So, yeah. Oh, we're in! Oh, there was a hole! Oh no! 48 versus 46. How many? We killed one. We killed two. He made a new one. He made two new ones. Alright. He immediately cancelled out the damage I did. But, yeah, that was unexpected. I didn't realise there was a hole there. So we're in there. Now we've got scouts over here at the top, hitting the gold. Can they break in? We're taking a big fight in the middle against his knights. He's coming with these spears, though. There's 6 of them. There's only 6 knights. That's not going to be a great matchup. We've got to pull it all together. Each knight needs to hit a different spear. Ideally, the spears will kill the scouts instead of the knights. The scouts have... Oh, no. The pikes have focused the knights down, and the scouts are the ones surviving. Terrible, terrible. We did not want 4 scouts surviving. We wanted to sacrifice the scouts and have 2 more knights. That would be great. We're running through. Already new pikes are arriving. This is why we needed the knights. Yeah, poor micro from me, as always. But it's Berbers, so I'm already arriving with the next batch. How many kills do these guys get? None. Tragedy. Right now. Oh, I've got the second armor upgrade. Never mind. So once you got the second armor upgrade, the TCs don't really hurt your knights as much as they probably should. Look, he's taking direct hits. Like, if that's a spearman, he's dead. But no, he's a knight. And he's... The monk! The monk is converting. I remember what happens now. Yeah, that becomes a big deal. Now over here, this is interesting. I must have clicked this. I've got 3 weak knights attacking the camp. And he's got 2 vills repairing. And we're coming over with more knights. This could get dangerous for him, because this camp might go down. And if that camp goes down, that's 4 vills dead. But can the 2 villagers out-repair this? No. The answer was no, but he's coming with monks, and these monks are robbing. Of course he's microed this, so he's stealing the strong knights, right? Yep. Yep. No, that's not good. Alright. And that's the end of that. So we'll never know for sure if the knights could have taken that down. I think they were. I think it was looking pretty good for me. So the monks have already saved him. That's 4 vills saved. However, it appears that he's had some trouble microing those monks and booming. No, he's got food issues. He's only got 2 on food. My word, sir. So coming through with those knights has made him idle his TCs, which means he hasn't been bringing in food, which means he can't make too many new villages. That is looking terrible. Look at that, 20 minutes of idle time. Yeah, so the combination of fear and microing the monks appears to have put him off. Now, come forward. We're taking his stone. This is not a neutral stone, so always fun when you're taking your opponent's stone. And we're building the mangonels here, hoping to push him off this gold. I mean, that would be quite nice. That's a gold he's not taking. That would be 2 golds he's not taking. Only gold he'd have left is this one out here, which is kind of hard to get to. Oh no, I lie. He's got this one here. How much of this is left? That's a villager. Oh yeah, okay, we're talking. He's probably got, what, 1,600 there, easy? Probably more. Let's call it 2,000. Alright, look at all these monks. Army of monks, 8 monks. He is playing this how you should. I wish I could play like this. He's going short-term counter, his monks, before going into his long-term counter. So monks, he's got 8 monks here. How's the micro? He's got 3 knights. He's got 4 knights, 5, 6. His micro is pretty damn decent. That was quick. I can't micro like that. And he's going to steal a bunch of knights. How many knights is he up to? 9. Jeepers, did he make some? Or did he steal 9 knights? Holy crap balls, I think he stole 9 there. Well, that's a complete turnaround, and now watch these knights come out and kill my mangonels. Yep, here they come. Oh yeah, 4 mangonels out, 4 mangonels dead, is it? Yep, there, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Now that's 1,000 resources probably. And he just runs back in with his knights because he's like, nope, don't need to fight. Yeah, so and look, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TCs. It's that Malian thing. They love their TCs. His monks are fighting very efficiently. So short term, monks. And these monks can steal and heal. And then long term, he's probably going to transition into either pikes, which he's bought already. Do they get halberdier? Do Malians get halberdier? I've got no idea if Malians get halberdier. Or camel, which is more likely. Remember that Farimba upgrade I was talking about that I didn't quite understand? That gives them, that gives their cavalry a boost. I'm pretty sure attack boost. Yeah. Right. So me and being Berbers, you can see how good that discounted cavalry is. That discounted stable units, because I've already messed up another huge lot of knights, and they're ready to fight. The downside here is that I am very stubborn, and I will play scouts into knights, and you will see this in the next 2 games as well. I'm playing scouts into knights, which means I will play scouts into knights, and nothing else. For better or worse, I will win or die with these knights. Eco, we're up slightly, which is kind of weird given how many town centres he's got. Food is less and less of a problem for him. He's built these farms very quick. He went from 2 people on food to 38. Wow. Meanwhile, my base, I had, like, yeah, he's got more farms than me now. Jeepers. That's crazy. Good monk micro, good farm placement. Well, not placement, but, like, the speed of the farms. Is this a mill here? It is, and a mill here. These farms are super efficient. He put that castle there deliberately. He's covering them with his Tigway TCs. This is going to be well-defended farms that are going to be super efficient. There's no 2-farm walking here. They're all going to be exactly where they need to be. Look at this. Oof. That's crazy. I'm genuinely impressed. Meanwhile, again, you know, we've got my knights here going, oh, I can't go in, he's got monks. Well, I know, I'll just build a castle on this hill. Which isn't a bad idea. It does range this gold. It's going to secure this gold, keep him off that for a while. Yeah, but he's already up to imp, and he's already got a castle. So a couple of trebuchets come forward, protect them with the monks and the cav, and it's not going to be pretty for me. Alternatively, he's trying to wall off half the map here. Alternatively, come forward with your knights. When these TCs were going up, they would have been very exposed. You can still come on the side and, you know, give me trouble. Look at this huge... just as I spot the overchop, apparently I'm correcting it. And we're going to wall this off, but out of gold there. Oh my god. Alright, obviously I just looked home. No gold, no trees, time to move. This is going to be vulnerable. Imagine if he came forward. Imagine if he came forward is my point. Castle's up, kind of ranging the gold, giving him a little bit of a problem, hopefully. Yeah, but it's a boom off, and he's already an imp. But I've got 15 more vills, so my villages are moving 10% faster, which means slightly faster farms, and I got, you know, 10% more villages maybe, 15% more villages, yeah. And great production, because it's Berbers. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Now, I've got Bodkin, which is nice, because it's going to range a little bit more here, and it's always good when you're Berbers. It feels better to buy your fletching and buy your Bodkin era upgrades, because you have the very powerful unique unit, the Camel Archer. And so when you're buying fletching and you're buying Bodkin for your castles, you're also preparing for the switch. And my switch, once I sort of hit late castle Imperial, once I got a few castles up, saying that my second castle's only coming up now, I usually switch into Camel Archers. Camel Archers is my solution for everything that's killing my knights. You're making camels, I have a Camel Archer. Camel Archers have bonus against camels and hopefully will shoot them down. You're making spearmen, well, I have Camel Archers. They're a ranged archer unit that can just run away from your spears and shoot them down. You're making monks, well, I'm going to hit your monks from range with my Camel Archers and hopefully shoot them down. Camel Archers is my, what do you call that? What's those little knives you call? Swiss Army knife. Not quite Swiss Army knife, because a Swiss Army knife is like got lots of different... Look, what I'm saying is it's my one tool that I use to solve all my problems with. And so if you can deal with massed knights, and then you have a good counter to my Camel Archers that my massed knights aren't dealing with, well then I'm just cooked. Yeah? I don't know what that is at the moment off the top of my head, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Alright, now he's decided, oh, we've had Imperial Age, time to get some production going myself. And he's slapping down the stables. What's he going for? He's buying heavy cavalry, yeah. Which is a good decision. How heavy cavalry? Heavy camel. He's getting his techs. He's like, I'm in feudal age. And I'm going to do it. Now, if he'd built Trebs... If he'd built Trebs, has he got Tigway? I wasn't watching. Has he got Tigway team? If he built Trebs and started trebbing down the castle, he's got his monks. That might have forced me to bring my knights in. He could steal them and then make the fight, and then we both don't have any army, which is probably what he wants. Now, I'm stupid, so this was my logic. I remember this logic. Now, he's got monks. I could make a counter to monks. Or, I could buy the Cavalier upgrade. Yeah, no, hear me out. I'm going to run in with my knights and try and take a fight against his monks and his knights, and he's going to steal my knights. Yeah? But, when he steals my knights, he doesn't know that my second wave is going to be Cavalier. What I didn't realise was how many knights he was going to steal. Like, holy crap balls, he stole a lot of knights there. Now here comes Cavalier. Now let's see how well it goes. Let's see if my plan worked. We've killed a knight. We are killing houses. His monks are recharging. We send them in. His monks are recharging under a castle. So that's what I didn't factor into my plan, was the recharging monks. We are massacring something. Maybe, I don't know what we killed there, but we killed something. He's got heavy camel here. He's got monks here to rob my cavalier. He's keeping his knights safe. His heavy camel are coming in. He's diving back in with the knights now. And my big plan of big brain has not worked out for me. Now I have no army, and I might have killed some eco. Yeah. I do have Trebs going. Trebs have taken it a TC. So we've pushed him off one TC. We've pushed him off this gold. We are securing this gold, which is nice. He only has gold over here. Yeah. Alrighty. Shooting. Should really turn off all these notifications for us. Yeah, so now I'm running low on my knights. He's dealt with the mass knights, which means this is probably where I'm going to start ticking into my camel archer, which is my panic tech switch. At the moment, I've got the ranged upgrades and nothing else. Bloodlines, I suppose, I've got for my camel archer. I guess they're affected by that. Yeah, so he's messing. We're going to start messing up camel archer, and we're going to sit behind this castle and treb down. Now, everything that we can. Now, I'm not sure if I knew he had this many town centres. I might be thinking right now that I'm killing 2 of his 3 town centres, because everyone makes 3 town centres. At the same time, he is Malian, and I know Malians build a lot of town centres. Alright, so now we're switching out of Cavalier, which costs a lot of gold, and we're going into my new meat shield, which is going to be Light Cav. Unfortunately, at this time, Light Cav are going to go down to Heavy Camel even faster than the Cavalier did. Don't fight Cavalier with, don't fight Heavy Camel with Cavalry. That's dumb. And what makes it worse is my my Light Cav is running in 1 by 1 and just out of range of the castle, so they're just getting eaten. Look at this KD get horrible for me. That's terrible. It is buying me time to mass my camel archers. I think it would have been better to send my what do you call them? My hussar into my castle to mess up rather than out in the front here, because he's just stealing them. That was what? How many light cav did we see just get eaten? Like 8. Yeesh. 8 light cav right now with this amount of camel archers behind them. They could put a dent into this maybe. Alright, we're going in. We're going to kill villagers. Apparently we're planning to raid the eco a little bit. Send in the hussar, raid the eco, make him send his heavy cav elsewhere, maybe get an opportunity to run forward and snipe the chariot treb. Yeah. That's not going to work out very well. We've got Tigway TCs. It's done more damage than I thought. Ooh, that's going to be good if they get up into this wood line. Alright, he's frantically building houses to wall off the area, I guess. This castle is going down. We're buying masonry, which is a good tech. That's going to put extra HP on my castle. Building up the numbers. We're up to 2 castles at home, which means we have now secured camel archer production. We're buying the armour for him. Here comes the armor for the light crab, just to make them a little bit more meaty so that they, you know, go down a little bit slower and, you know, make a better meat shield. And same thing when they're underneath the Tigway TCs, just go down that little bit slower. Trebuchets have just been camping here and they are doing, well, they've cleared the area, so that's nice. It's got plenty of housing space. I don't know, let's be generous. No, it looks like we're taking a big fight. Here we go. 2 Trebs. Here come the camel archers. Here comes his monks. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that monk micro. That's pretty damn decent, right? And he's stolen the camel archers. Now the castle helps out here great for taking out the traders. And then my camel archers can get back to killing the camels. But that was... half the camel archers just got converted there. We are still pushing. Here comes Hussar. Kill the monks! The monks! Next wave of Hussar arrive. Next wave of camels arrive. Next wave of camel archers arrive. And the monks are still there. The Treb is still there. The castle's still there. But I'm being pushed away. The only good thing that's happening here is that he still isn't able to take this gold. His gold at the top's exhausted. He's out here on the neutral gold. But if we can just keep this fight going for long enough. Now his camels have come underneath the castle here. And that is a castle that's got fully upgraded archer fire. And these camels down here are... my camel archers are taking out his camels. So I think diving underneath the castle with camels... Camels are notorious for having poor pierce armor, was probably a mistake. However, he did kill the 2 trebuchets. The 2 trebuchets weren't achieving terribly much, but he has killed them, so they won't achieve terribly much more, right? Trying to snipe that trebuchet again. Coming forward with the camel archers. Oh, we got a hussar and the monks. No, the camels are going to kill him. And here come the monks again for the big conversions. Man, I wish I could convert like that. I've got no idea how they spread them out like that, what monk micro looks like. There's some research for me to do. And he thought he was going to push me off here, but he's run out of camels. Did he run out of gold at a terrible time? What happened to his production there? He just hasn't. He's ran out of camels at a terrible time. He thought he could push off the gold. He's got this gold here, but it just hasn't come in quite fast enough for the camel production. And now hussars are pushing in. So that was a bit fortunate. Oh! Big mistake! He has realised that he needs more gold, so he has bought the bring in gold faster technology. That costs gold to get in. I forget how much it is. But there's not a lot of gold on the map, and it costs quite a bit of gold to get. So, like... Oh, we're going to raid this? Oh, nice. Apparently I was aware of the gold situation. And we're raiding his farms. We're raiding his gold. That gold tech's not going to pay off. Like, he's not going to get that. He's already got Malians. They're already bringing in the gold super fast. Why? That gold tech doesn't seem great. The Camel Archer have prevailed for now. He's lost his monks, which was the thing that was really wrecking me. I wish I got chemistry for that 1+ attack. That would be nice to have some fire arrows. That'd be good for us spectating. Camels are coming in. The camels are going to take the fight. I think they both do bonus damage. The Camel Archer does bonuses against the camel, and the camel does bonuses against the Camel Archer. But the camels are losing. And I think this is where the GG's called, is it? Yeah, he is. GG. Well done. And that's the game. Alright, so what have we learned? We have learnt that, you know, stubbornness, scouts into massed cavalry, even when you're running headlong into 2 counter units, can put you in a position to win the game. In hindsight being 2020 though, if he'd either dealt with this forward position, come forward and attacked it and dealt with it, or if he'd ignored it and come forward and hit my eco, I don't think I'd have won this game. I only got where I got to because he decided to stay at home. If he'd pushed out, I'd have been in a lot of trouble. So there we go. Round 1 of Scouts into Knights with Berbers for March brings us our first win.